Hi guys, back for another lesson from Odin La Rouge Mystic Channel from Huga Chris. Today the video is going to be a little longer just because I have a couple of topics I need to talk to you guys about. And also just make sure you have your pen and your paper ready too, so you can, how can I say that? Think about what I'm saying, or if you want to watch the video over and over, it's all up to you. I wrote some notes down. I got the spade suit again. We did the spade suit again, but I didn't like the way it came out, so it was re-edited. And so things like that, re-edited and all that, I don't want that. So I'd rather do the video over again and change the way it was done the first time, okay? But before that, we're going to talk about some things. First of all, we're going to talk about spade suit again. Suit plus suit. Okay, that means heart with diamond or spade with heart. Either way you look at it. Because that's a big thing, okay, inside of reading cards. It looks like the person is so fluid with it when they're doing the work because they're so used to doing. That's what you got to look forward to doing one day, because let me tell you something. You're going to be doing it so much that your mind is going to focus on that 5 is there, that 4 is there, that 3 is there. All I got to look at it, and then you know how to add up so fast. And every time you get that, it just goes right to, because there's one number that leads the whole reading. And when you finish with that, this was the point of the whole reading. Sometimes people don't understand that, but it always will go back to either 4, 8, 10, 2. I would hope it doesn't end up any lower than that, but then somebody needs to have some stuff going on. Okay? If you're a priest or a priestess and you are watching this, I encourage you from a Huga, okay, to Mambo Ohuga, is to read. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it, read. Because that's the only way you're going to get more information, okay? Some people say, I don't need those books. Okay, you may know it Haitian style only, but that's not the only way you're going to be able to serve everybody. It's not going to work like that. You may think it's going to work, but wouldn't it be easier if somebody's Hispanic, okay, they have Santeria, and saying to them, you know what, I'm not a Santero or I'm not a Babalao, maybe you should go. Don't look at it because of the money is going. Because you know what you're going to do with that person? They're going to be happy that you told them the truth. Instead of not telling them the truth, taking the money, and then telling them that, oh, something didn't work out because your spirit, you're this and that. I can't stand that shit. And it just needs to stop. And if you're watching this video and you getting upset, or you think I'm flicker or whatever it is, good, that's fine for you. I'm ready. I'm always ready. Okay? Remember I told you that before in the last video. Just come with it. Okay? I hate that. Matter of fact, I hate mentioning it because it just gets through my skin. Because it's pathetic. That's what it is. It's called pathetic, and it's sad that an innocent person is looking for ideas or try to find a path of their ancestorship, and you promise that to them, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, and then when they come back to the United States, you let them go. No study sessions, no classes with the people, no nothing. Now that we have this online thing, you can have, let's say for instance, somebody set up your computer where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people talking the class at the whole time. If that's the only way you can do it, because all your kids are spread out. Invest in that. It's going to be good. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm very confident in this. But what happens is they took the money. Now let me tell you something about the money part. The money part, don't think that they pocket this now. I'm going to tell you straight up. It's not about just pocketing. Remember this. When somebody does a consult in Haiti, okay? They have to pay the drummers. They have to pay for the drinks. They got to pay for the cigarettes for the dinner. They got to pay the food. They got to buy the stuff to have the cooks make the food. Okay? And then they need to pay the other Hoogans or Mumbles who was there helping them. They're not working for free, because these people has left their families to come and do the consult for whoever told them to come, or whoever house it is. Okay? These people, then they have not only that, okay, they gotta buy the food sometimes every day. Okay, every day they gotta make sure their people eat. Okay, that's another thing. Oh, what about gas? Gas for the what you call that thing for the house? When the generator. Okay, the generator. What about the birds? Okay, the live cocks and the chickens and stuff like that. Then you have certain baths you have to take. Where's the product? It's not gonna come from the sky. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm banging the whole thing, because I'm not. I'm a hookah myself. Okay, if I was to do a project like that, I wouldn't be able to do it alone. I would have somebody with me that I trust that can say, okay, Chris, this is what you gotta do. Okay? And then I'm gonna get it. But if I'm traveling to Haiti with innocent people, going to Haiti to go get initiated, first of all, they're not getting initiated, and they don't know how to do the prayer. They don't know how to do the salutes and what to say. Okay? They don't know certain dialogues, okay, that go with the religion. First of all, they have to know how to pray. Okay? They have to know these things, and then they have to know who these spirits are. What day are these spirits? What does these spirits like to eat? What do they like to drink? You just can't tell them, oh, I'll call you later and talk to you. Oh, I'll call you tomorrow. Oh, Shelly, hi, baby. I'll call you tomorrow. Right now, mommy's working. Okay? And then that's what you hear on time. She keeps calling me. She keeps calling me. You know what? Because you took her $5,000. She has every right to keep calling you. You took $5,000. Just do the math in your head for a minute. I just want you to think that. Okay, let's do this. Let's say 7 people to Haiti. Okay? Each 7 person has to pay $5,000. Okay? So 7 times 5, okay, is 35. So that's $35,000. Okay? This individual's getting. Out of that 35,000, he or she has to make sure the people are covered. They have drinks, they have food, they have this, they have that. That don't add up to $35,000. Oh, what about the people that's coming to sing? That's coming from another house. They have their own, what do you call the master of the, what do you call that?
Master of ceremony.
Okay, the one that throws the song. You got these women that's singing from sun up to sundown that left their family. And then when they tell you that they left their family, you thinking that their family's like a couple of doors down, or I was like, these people live out of Port-au-Prince. Okay? So they have to leave their families. You don't treat people like that any kind of way. Because guess what? When you come back and you ask for the help again, they're going to say they're not going. That's exactly what they're going to say. They're going to say, oh, that hooligan's cheap. Oh, that hooligan left us thirsty. Oh, that hooligan this thing. You're not going to have a big reputation after that. So this is why I get so upset with them. And I see the mistreatment. When I start seeing that, that's when you're going to see another side of Chris. Because I'm going to be like, hell to the no. And it won't be my business. Because I set you up straight from the top. Look, don't come my way. But there goes my big mouth, always trying to help somebody else that's innocent. Okay? We're going to get off that. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay. I got another person that contacted me. They wanted for me to discuss the negative bath. They want me to tell them how do I prepare a negative bath. Okay, let me tell you, when you're doing a negative bath, it all depends on how serious it is. If it's just this, and I'm gonna tell you how you go. If you don't do your divination first, you see how I tell you why the cards are important? The card is gonna tell you the recipe to use. Okay, and when I say that, you may not be that as experience like that, but do know that if somebody has nothing but a dark cloud riding them, I mean spades everywhere, they dirty. They have some type of problem, and you need to have tell them they need to have a negative bath done, because you can't go any further. You can't go any further. You can't go any further with them if they're dirty. That's your first step. Sweetie, you need a bath. Okay? And then they're going to be all crying, all weepy and stuff like that. And then you got to tell them, look, you need the negative bath. Then following the negative bath, you're going to need a chance bath. You're going to need the good luck bath. Because you can't take away dirt and not put back the good. Because that's what it's all about. There's certain things I'm saying to you in English because it's hard to translate it if I'm talking about something in Creole. You understand what I'm saying? It's hard sometimes for me to translate it. There's this thing you're getting devin. You know what I'm saying? Des on bang devin, des on bang chance. So what the person is telling you, you need a negativity bath, you need a bath of luck, you know, all these different things. And to tell you the truth, it can be a 2-day process because, for instance, let's say you come on Monday, right, which is give the ancestors. You take the bath Monday. You can't take another bath until Thursday. So now you got Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days you can't bathe. So you can't do it like that. You see what I'm saying? You got to do it Friday, okay? You could do it Saturday, and Sunday you could take the positive bath. Because you still got to go to the church house, okay? You got to go to the church house to thank the church and the saints. Oh, and the spirits who live there. And boom, that's how it goes, okay? Now, what's his name again? Oh my God, Mr. Alvarez. I hope that you understand what I'm saying. Let me know through text or whatever that, you know, I talked about what you wanted me to do. And here's another thing. Everybody's recipe is different. It depends on how bad it is. But let me tell you something that can be used. It's going to be a point where there's a black chicken involved. There's going to be a point where there's salted cod. Okay? There could be a point to there's sour oranges, sour limes. Well, limes were sour. Digo. It's like a bluing type of soap. It's so strong. And that's to scrub you down. And when I tell you I scrub down, your ass be going to the side like this because I'm all over you because I want that shit to come off. And as you're doing it, I'm talking. I'm saying it. Everything that needs to come off. Everything. And then There's another process, but I am not going to go any further because I already feel I'm giving too much, okay? Now, so let's talk about the fortune teller for a minute. Doing fortune telling or divination, whichever way you want to call it, readings. First of all, psychics, no. We're not called psychics. We're spiritual advisors, okay? And we happen to channel it through the cards. Fortune tellers, what you see at fairs, okay? A place where they set up a small little table and you pay them $5 and they'll do a 3-card spread and then they walk away. Or you could be at a carnival and you're doing a table, people are coming up to you and stuff like that. But this is not a joke, okay? This can either help somebody or it can hurt somebody really bad. This is why if you are not sure, this is if you're sitting at the reader and your stomach doesn't feel right, something's wrong, okay? Just tell them thank you very much and you gotta go. Something is wrong, you just have to go. Or as soon as before you sit down, if your spirit is that strong, you're going to say, I can't do this today. I'll come back or whatever the kids get. Because let me tell you something. You don't want everybody to open up your life. That's what this is right here. This is your life. Okay? Things are going to come up that you may not be happy or proud of. Okay? So when you say, oh, I want to be a fortune teller or I like cards, I want to... Let me tell you something. It took me, okay? I consulted in 2004, okay? I didn't hear my spiritual guide until 2006. I got 7 years. I didn't start hearing her until about 2011 or 12 because I couldn't see, but I could hear. At first, I thought I was going crazy. She warned me about that. My godmother, she said, you're going to think you're going crazy. And then now I'm used to it. That's just the way it is. But this is not a game. Okay? So please, when you're on YouTube, you see this one talking about that one. This one's talking about that. Oh, it's easy. It's okay. Just get... No, it's not. No, it's not. You need somebody to explain it to you like how I'm doing it. You know, I'm saying it because I sweat myself. Thinking that you go into Barnes and Nobles or the bookstore or wherever the case may be and you pick up a book and it has tarot cards in it, oh, you're going to learn that way and that's the way you're going to do it. No, you don't want to sound like a textbook. That's the thing that I was getting to. Because the textbook, you're going to learn it like the textbook. So in your mind, you're going to start sounding not like yourself. When you're talking to somebody, they can tell if you experienced or not just by the way you're talking, okay? Because sometimes when I do a 21 card spread, for instance, 7, 7, 7, 21, I can see everything that person's been doing, okay? And then when I start asking the questions, first I say to them, is there any questions? They'll say yes, and then I cut the card again. Now I'll do the pyramid. Because that's another favorite way I like to do the cards myself. You see what I'm saying to you? But what I'm saying about the fortune telling is it's not something you want to play with. Because once you in. Especially if you know those meanings. Especially. Okay? Another thing. As a hookah, as a mumble, or anybody out there that's playing with spells and stuff like that, I wish you would stop. I really wish you would stop. I don't care if you're practicing or not, but practice on yourself first, okay? If you have somebody, a close friend, she likes what you're doing, practice on her. But if there's certain, I hate to say that word, magic, if there's certain spells that somebody came to you for that you're not familiar with, that you not familiar with, don't do it. Don't take that money. Don't do it. Because most of the times when you go to somebody and they working for you, you got to start boundaries. Not only that, you also got to tell them, don't stalk me. Because if somebody gives you $3,000 for a job that you're not sure is going to go through, you got to pay that $3,000 back. Okay? You got to pay the $3,000 back. Because the person didn't get with that word I'm trying to use. They didn't get no, how do you say that? Oh, results. You didn't get no results from the work. Now, if you tell the person, look, I had to get up out of my bed at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I went to refill the lamp. I went to this is what I can do for you, give you, because I did work on it. I put everything I had on it. I'm not responsible for what the judge says or what the laws of the jail is. You understand what I'm saying? I tried to help you. Now, if that client is somebody that's been working with you for years, most likely they probably not going to think anything of you. Okay? But if a person comes to you for the first time and they throw $2,000 at the table, and that, let me tell you, that $2,000 looks delicious sometimes. Don't take the job if you're not sure you can do it. But if it's a work that you're used to doing, work with money, jobs, girlfriend, boyfriend issues, residential papers like not IRS, immigration problems. Oh, another one, lawyers, judges, breaking up husband and wife, causing people to lose their job. Don't do it. Because let me tell you something. The worst thing is to have somebody come knocking at your door and you open up the door and you just hear somebody just jumps all over on you and you don't know why. Because today, they not just going to sit up there and argue with you. You're going to get shot or stabbed. And if you think $3,000 or $5,000 is worth your life, then go ahead and do it. Don't take work that you're not sure about it, okay? Because you could get hurt. And this is something I was personally told, okay? And when my spiritual godmother, she told me that story, I was kind of scared. Because I was like, whoa. She was like, but you know what? This happened such a long time ago and blah, blah. But when she said that they blew 3 bullets in his head with a 9mm, she said, I don't want, because you actually got hoogans and mumbles that got drug dealers going to them. You got people that's doing type of jobs and stuff where it's not legit, that's coming to them for protection. If somebody's throwing $2-3 grand at you every time you turn around, of course you're gonna do it. Of course you're gonna want to do it. Or I'm not telling you you don't know how to work. I'm telling you what type of work, okay, that you should be familiar with and that you'll know how to get results. Because all of us do not work good on certain things. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I would not do anything to hurt somebody's food, automobile, house, and definitely not their kids. No. You got the wrong hooga for that. Because as soon as you sit across my table and you tell me something like that, I'm going to put you out. I'm going to put you out. It's that simple. Okay? No. No. Okay. Maintenance to keep you clear. Sometimes you don't usually, after a good negative bath is given to you, and then you get the luck back after, you're pretty good now. You know what I'm saying? Things tend to jump off you and all kinds of stuff. But what you can do is weekly or monthly, you could take just a small packet of negative herbs and stuff like that. Or you could even put some SR oranges or whatever and just kind of scrub yourself down with it. Don't go up. Don't go up. Go down with it. Down. Down. Okay? And then tomorrow, just give yourself one of those nice baths and stuff like that. Put some rose water. Put some baby powder. Put some stuff. Go to the Botanica and look for certain herbs that represents, love, luck, or they'll help you. They are really good at helping you. Okay? We got that out the way. I know I told you it was going to be long, but it's very informative. Too many readings. Okay? That's another one. You should not have your life being open all the time. Okay? Especially if you go from different people. Hell, if you've been going to the same person, they should know that by now to tell you. The reason for that is you gotta let what the first reading said to you, allow it to let the universe do the process. It's not just the universe that's gonna sit here and go and get you a house. Hey, this thing is crazy sometimes. It's not the universe, okay, that gave you the house that you got. It was your credit, the down payment that you put on it, okay, and the fact that you have a job that's giving you at least 15 grand or less a month, okay, for 2020, okay. There's a thing where we say in Creole, n'après qui je dis ça encore, okay, oh, n'après PI encore. Meaning there's no more giving away for free. Today you have to work for it. Okay? There's no such thing as, oh, you can come back, you can come back, you can come back. Now, this is where the spiritual part comes in. Because you went to a specific spirit. Let's say you went to Jerouge. Or let's say you went to Papa Ogu. Or what about the Giddies? Okay, you went to the Giddies. Or you went to, you went to Dambala, okay? These are spirits that will help you in things like that. You understand what I'm saying? But let me tell you, sometimes it works slow. So you got to let it work. And a lot of people, they don't like for it to take long. They want it 1, 2, 3. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You're going to need the correct papers. You're going to need the duster. That's what they call her. That's what they call it. It's called the duster, where there's a powder that's already prepared. It's fixed just for the dusting. And you kind of dust the papers that they're going to touch. And when they dust it, they're not even going to feel the dust. Only you can feel the dust because you know what it is. They're not going to feel it, because it's not for them, for you to feel. It's for them to feel. So that's what I'm talking about. People, please get the difference. Get to know what is being given to you spiritually or what you're working towards. Because if you think for a minute that Papa Ogu is going to sit here and have you sit on your behind instead of having clients and doing things to work for that money, you got another thing coming. It don't go like that. It just doesn't go like that. And another thing, when the Lord rewards you, pay attention to what they're rewarding you for. Okay? Because sometimes we can't see it, what we're getting rewarded for. Unless somebody says, do you know that that's God and those spirits that's doing what they're doing for you? Because do you honestly think that somebody would do that for you? No. It's the spirits and the Lord that helped you out. Okay. Now, here we go. And it's the last. Whether you are receptive to my style, the way I talk, the way things come out, if I'm talking too much, You don't like my character and you barely know me. Let me know. Tell me if I'm too aggressive online. Tell me if I need to calm down a little bit for a while. Tell me if it's too raw or if it's too direct. That's the type of person I am. So if I acted like a different person, everybody's gonna say that's Chris ain't doing that. That's not Chris. They're not doing that. Because I like to do things straight up. Okay? Because I don't want nobody coming back knocking on my door talking about you said that. No, it's not even gonna happen. Because let me tell you something. There's a thing, Chris Obas, okay? Chris Obas, ever since I was a little boy, okay, I used to get beat for that with my mouth. Let me tell you, I would tell you where to go, who to take with you, and how to get there when you arrive. Okay? And people who know me that's seeing this, they're gonna say, yup, he's dead right. I don't take no abuse from nobody. None whatsoever. I'm sorry. That's just how I was. I was like that as a kid. I don't take violence from no one for whatever. I'm 41 years old and I'm always ready to throw down. Okay? So if you don't like me, let me know. So I can tell you right back, don't watch my videos, okay? Because I'm going to just block you and it's going to be all you wrote. Alright, now, since that video is going to be done, you guys got a chance. So I covered some things here that I said I wanted to tell you about. In this next video, we're going to talk about the spades. And we're going to talk about, first, before the spades, I want to give you your list again of your hearts and tests, because if you think about it, you need to know. It's called R plus R, okay, equals what? So if you take R plus R, wait a minute, what the hell is R? I'm sorry, S plus H plus C plus D, what are you going to say? That's how the cards are going to fall. What are you going to say? You can't read the cards individually now. This is how you're going to read the card. Red to black. Then you look at the numbers. Then you look out the total. Then you look out how much is it. It's a process, but you got to be quick with it. And then boom, at the end of it, what's for? What is it? This person has an issue or they have a problem with their foundation right now. There's problems at home or there's problems at work. So at that point right there, when you tell them that, they'll say, what can you do for me? You know what you say? You don't rush them. Tell them that you really want them to think a day or two. Okay? Think of it a day or two. Get back to me. Okay? Because you don't know who you're dealing with. You just don't know. And another thing, clients that do this, they call you day and night. And they say, how's my candle going? How's my lamp going? Why are you calling me? I told you in 7 days. I didn't say tomorrow. I didn't say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Why are you calling me? Let the work work. If you don't trust me, you should have never came here and sat from the first place. I'm done, okay? Because I'm going to another place right now. I really don't want to do this on film. I'm done. Guys, thank you again. Like I always say, thank you for watching Au Dans la Rouge Mystic. Sorry that you had to see me come out of character, but this is the real me. You're never going to get fakeness. Never, okay? Have a great life. I want lots of comments. And if you like it, subscribe. But don't forget to give me a like. Later, guys. When